Hey folks, today we're going to talk really quickly about adding, deleting, and editing course student learning outcomes to your courses. So we're going to look at History 107. We're going to start in the course understanding requirements. This is where most of your heavy editing is going to take place. Okay? So we're not looking at the course description right now. We're looking at the course learning objectives and outcomes. When you come in, it's going to look like this. And you'll see course objective 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then these CSLOs down here at the bottom. We're going to check this out. And I'm going to show you really quickly that course objective 5 was marked obsolete earlier today. I'm going to show that really quickly, just to show you the difficulty that's associated with deleting a course student learning outcome. So let me say I want to delete this. It'll tell you that it can't be deleted because it has data attached, and to visit the help section. Well, the unfortunate reality is if a course objective has been attached to another area, perhaps assessment in the major, or it's been attached to some other reporting area workspace, then you're not going to be able to delete it easily. My recommendation is to first remove any mapping. You can see that there's no mapping here already. Okay, so I'll show you in a different one how this would work. You'd come into the course objective and you'd see down here that you have the option to remove the mapping, and then you'd just go back to the outcome sets once you remove mapping. So back to the outcome set. So let's just say hypothetically that's what we did there, and then after that you could edit it if you wanted to. The most important thing is, though, marking it obsolete. You can leave all this content here. Some people like to delete all this content, just leave it blank, so it's like a blank objective that's marked obsolete. You mark it obsolete and you update. If it gives you the option to update different workspace areas, you want to click all the workspace areas and then go to town. After that, you want to hide the course objective. All right. Now, when someone comes into the course learning objective outcome area over here, before they check in, course objective 5 won't show up at all. That's perfectly fine. Now, even when we mark it obsolete, you can see that it's still not going to allow us to delete it, unfortunately. But what's important is we've hit it, we've marked it obsolete, and that's the best that we can do for the time being. Okay? After that, let's take a look at how we would edit one of these course objectives. When you come into the edit function here, you can see that the course objective and the title is here and the description is here. It's very self-explanatory. You just add what you need, delete what you need, and you're all set to go. Okay, for the addition, it's not really too difficult, and it depends on how your course is set up. This course is set up really nicely. We have one outcome set, and then we have several outcomes down here. So let's just say hypothetically that we want to create a new outcome. We're just going to say outcome number 6, teaching world history. Okay, world history education. It's just basic right now. Continue. Okay, we would update all the space areas, click, 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 and we'd say update. Because this is a hypothetical one and I'm just doing it for an example, I'm going to say do not update the other areas. Okay, make sure that you add some sort of mapping, okay, so that you have the option to add mapping in the future. So we want to select goal sets distributed to History 107, go. Let's just say hypothetically that we were concerned with GER student learning outcomes this time because this is a GER course. It's going to give you all the GERs. We're just going to say this is Western Civ, so we're going to click on that and we're going to say okay, we are all set. So now we have outcome number 6 down here at the bottom. It's mapped, okay, and it has all of the information that we need. Now that we've done that, we're going to delete it. Now see, this one's asking you already, are you sure you want to permanently delete this outcome? Outcome is attached to other requirements and will be permanently deleted from all of them. It has mapping, but it hasn't been exported to any other workspace areas or anything like that, so we actually are allowed to delete this outcome. And it's gone. Okay, outcome 5, course objective 5, had been utilized in previous reporting mechanisms, so that one could not be removed. And that pretty much takes care of everything, folks. We've talked about deletion, which is pretty difficult at times. We've talked about editing, we've talked about adding a new objective or outcome, and we've also talked about how to delete a new outcome when we create it. So that should take care of everything. When you're all done, you check in as usual, submit your comments, and then you are all set to go. Thanks so much, folks.